Yeah, I can sit here, I can read you all these cards, I can tell you what to do, but until you truly want to change, until you want a difference, this tarot shit makes no difference. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with a tarot with T, and today I am doing a collective message. So I'm not doing any specific sign or any specific area. I am just going to tap in and see what I get and get a collective message for whoever is watching this. Okay guys, so I do currently have my special going on. It's called What They Won't Tell You for $8.88 for the next couple of days, so you can dig in and find out what somebody is hiding from you and for what reason. Turnaround time is less than 24 hours, so all the information is below if you're interested. All right guys, I am going to hop right in. Okay, so I don't know, things have been a little weird. Something about like the middle, something like the numbers like 2, 3. I know today is the 23rd, but I've also been catching like different angel numbers. So let's see. All right, I want something juicy. I don't want no boring shit either. So what is a collective message? I'm hearing something about rebounds or boundaries. Something about that. Something about a female with boundaries. All right, overall energy is the 8 of Wands. So it's something like things won't move forward because somebody lacks certain boundaries here. Let's see. We got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody might take money from you. Like you might be like, well, I can never get things how I want them to be in my life, money wise. And it's probably because you're always like giving your money to somebody. Let me see if I get some more room on here. The Tower. So this is about to come to a change. Like I'm hearing lack thereof. So you might have like not know the knowledge of it, or not pay attention to it. We have the Moon card. All right, we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. I'm getting like Cancer energy. So if you're dealing with like a Cancer, or maybe your sign is a Cancer. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Hearing things about a lot of setbacks. 2 of Swords in reverse. I mean, sorry, 2 of Swords upright. Okay, so what I'm really picking up here. Okay, so what I'm really picking up with this is that somebody is lacking a lot of boundaries when it comes to their finances, and that's why you can't grow. I don't know if you're trying to like set goals and stuff, and like nothing is just coming out right because you're constantly, you know, lacking those boundaries. I am picking up like a feminine energy, so I don't know if you're a female who's giving all your money away, or if you're giving all your money away to some type of female or something, but it's something about like the lack of boundaries here. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Judgment. Okay, so it's like when you finally find that voice for yourself, because the Queen of Swords in reverse, when you finally find that voice for yourself and you say, hey, I don't like this, like I don't like giving you my money, things will change. Because we do have the Judgment upright. What's the Tower? It's like somebody has a high value on money, property. It's definitely money here. Knight of Cups. It's like when it comes to the emotions, it's like you hold on to something specifically when it comes to money. And you're putting too much, like you want people, like I don't know if you want people to like value you, so you end up like giving your money to them instead of people just valuing you for who you are. Let's do the Moon. We got the Strength card in reverse. Yeah, you have to have that strength. Five of Swords. People use this as your weakness. Like somebody knows like that this, I don't know. This could be a lover. This could just be somebody close to you. But somebody knows, like, somebody's very spoiled. And they know that if you don't give them your money, they can guilt you into feeling like you don't care about them. Like, it's something like, wow, like, I'm your child and you wouldn't even give me like $100, or I'm your girlfriend and you wouldn't give me any money. And it's very spoiled energy. And we did have the Page of Pentacles here. So this could be a woman, a female energy who is trying to take this money from you, but they use it like as a weakness towards you. And I feel like I'm also picking up fire here. We had the Strength card, that's Leo. But I'm also picking up, it's like, it's a way to, you know how they say like men are providers and, you know, masculine, like they feel like they can say that to you and they can be like, oh, you don't have the money to provide, and they use it against you. Two of Cups. Two of Wands. So you might not know, like, so if this is like a relationship, and this, you know, this can go for all this. So relationships, people like to think of like a sexual love relationship, but relationships also, you know, two friends have a relationship. It's a friendship. It's a type of relationship. So when I say a relationship, I do mean like, you know, in whatever sense of the relationship you look at. So, somebody's looking at this relationship and they think like that's kind of how, that's the foundation of it. Like, that's the word I'm hearing. It's like the foundation. It's like that's what they're supposed to do. Someone feels like this is what they have to do, and they feel like that's the balance. They don't like it, but they feel like that is it. That's what happens. This is how you do it. And they want to see something different, but they feel like that's it. And I don't know if they try to watch other people and be like, okay, but you know, how does this turn out when somebody doesn't do it this way? And things like they're watching a lot of people with this Two of Wands here, because it just doesn't sit right with them with this Four of Swords in reverse. It just doesn't sit right with them, that it's like, why are my situations like this? Why are my dynamics like this? Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Justice. Things are not balanced. Nine of Pentacles. So it's like once you stop feeding into somebody, things will get, like, once you focus more on you. Let's see here. Change or... So it's like two options here. I'm definitely gonna dig in some more. It's like you got two options here. Okay, either you can change and set those boundaries with that person and say, hey, look, this is not what I'm doing. I'm not here to be your bank anymore. I don't have to just feed into you and just give you all my money. Or you can walk away. So let's see what let's dig in a little bit more on this situation. Clarify this Queen of Swords in reverse. The Fool card in reverse. The Empress in reverse. So this person, we do have some swords in here. So you could be dealing with air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And we do have the Justice here. So you could be dealing with a Libra here. But it's like somebody doesn't want to see you move on and prosper. So I honestly feel like it's a tactic that they use. It's like a tactic of, if I'm taking all their money, they can't use it elsewhere. It's kind of like a way to always set you back. Like, I don't, because it's like if they see you, like, let's say this is a romantic relationship, and so you're dealing with somebody who sees you doing good and, you know, on your own. They come back in the picture and they're like the Gross sisters. They always got their damn hand out like, give me your fucking money. And it's like, okay, that like kind of knocks you back now, because it's like you're not up, you don't got as much money anymore because they've already taken it. So it like kind of levels you back off. And it's like, especially with this Empress here, it's like they try to stop you from being prosperous. Like, that's literally the reason they do this. Judgment. Ace of Cups. I'm hearing a lot of insecurities. It's like somebody can't figure out how you can constantly replenish yourself. It's like they come, they take your money, and then they watch you like get it all back, and they're like, fuck, like, let me go back over there and grab some more money. And they come and they get all the money from you, and then they're like, you know, still trying to get their money up, and somehow they run out of all their money, and they didn't took your money, but they turn around and your money back up. It's like they can't kind of figure out how you always have abundance. I think it's a good thing to say. Like, they can't figure out why you always can bounce the fuck back. All right, let's see. Let's dig into these changes. I think this Tower moment is pretty important. Okay, so the Hermit in reverse and the World card clarifying is Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like it's a sense of that's what I like, that's what I see, that's what I know, like this is what you do, as far as the giving goes. And you know, a lot of people look at older generations, and I think people just have to understand times are very different. I would never compare like my grandparents' relationship. I wouldn't even compare my parents' relationship to mine, because times are so fucking different. Like, especially with money. Like, the way people could function when it comes to money back then is completely different now. Like, even just with our technology and the way things cost, you know, damn, the price of gas is just different. So I would never, personally, I would never compare the two. But people tend to look at that for like trends, like, well, this is what my dad did. He provided like this. This is how I would provide. And I say this all the time. It's like, it doesn't matter who you're comparing your relationship to. Things will never be identical. Why? Because you are not that person, and your partner is not the other person's partner either. Like, you cannot compare the two. And just like I say, you even act differently with different partners. Like, some partners might make you a soft type of lover. Some partners might make you more aggressive. Some people might bring out the wild side in you. Some people might bring out a more intellectual side in you. It's just like, you can't base every relationship off the same thing, okay? That's basically what I'm saying. But it's like, you feel like you don't know. You're too inexperienced to do it any other way. Because it's like, well, what the hell do I know about, you know, providing besides what I've seen? What do I know about a healthy relationship? And like, if we look at it from a different perspective, like, women can see that too. Like, well, this is what my mom did. This is what my mom endured. Like, this is what I'm going to endure in my relationship. And it's like, nobody said you had to endure that. Nobody said your mom did that correctly. Like, you don't have to endure the same things she endured. And then it's like, moms try to, coach their daughters to fall, and it's like, well, yeah, you know they cheat and you just turn the other cheek. And it's like, you don't have to do that though. Just because your mother chose to do that doesn't mean you have to do that. You don't have to turn the other cheek. You can look your man in the face and say, I don't want to be with you because you cheating on me. Like, you know, so you don't always have to follow in those footsteps. And then I think it's really important to look at the outcomes. Like, if your parents didn't have a beautiful relationship, you know, maybe that's not even the right blueprint to follow. So let's clarify this Knight of Cups. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, so looking at third party situation, because we got the Queen of Cups here. Because we already got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Cups. And we got the Three of Pentacles. So we're looking at like a third party situation. It's like somebody watches this. So I don't know if this is like a previous lover, maybe from a previous marriage, a previous relationship, but somebody knows this. Somebody sees this. Clarify this Queen of Cups. What are they doing? King of Cups. They're waiting for you to change. Woo! We got the Knight of Cups here. So there is a Queen of Cups in reverse who's watching this, and they're not happy to see you go through this. They're trying to turn you into the King of Cups. They're trying to turn you to a King of Cups. They're Learning a lesson. They're letting you learn a lesson. 5 of Pentacles upright. Somebody is letting you learn this lesson. Somebody sees you. Somebody sees you being you. Somebody sees you being taken advantage of. Somebody sees what is going on. And instead of, like, this person isn't coming in to shake you, like, wake the fuck up. Somebody is letting you learn a lesson. Somebody's letting you get burned and burned and burned until you can't get burned out anymore. And that, honestly, okay, I say this all the fucking time, especially when it comes to tarot, because it's like, yeah, I can sit here, I can read you all these cards, I can tell you what to do, but until you truly want to change, until you want a difference, this tarot shit makes no difference. It doesn't. Like, until you decide, okay, I want to change this. Okay, I don't like this anymore. I want better for myself. It doesn't matter. I can flip these cards all fucking day. I can give you all the blueprints you want. I can tell you whatever you want to know. Who thinking this, who thinking that. But until you, like, get tired of something, until you want to stand in your own power, whoo, baby, it is nothing anyone can do. It doesn't matter how many tarot readings you get. And a lot of times it can be right in your face. You can know every single detail. But until you really find that security in yourself, knowing that, you know, you should have more value to yourself. You shouldn't let people look at you that way. You shouldn't let people use you in that way. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Until it comes from within, you will be stuck exactly where you are. Luckily, we got the Tower. So, and that's why I'm like, okay, this isn't a bad thing that this Queen of Cups is watching you. This Queen of Cups is just watching you like, okay, maybe one day this knight is gonna grow up, you know. So they're not about to come in and save you. They want you to save yourself. And why? Because that makes you grow who you are. I know personally last year I went through a lot of growth, like being on my own and just, you know, not having anybody attached to me, not a best friend, not a lover, you know, just being alone and building up my own identity, where the fact that I could sit here in front of this camera and even make a video for YouTube. So it took a lot of independent growth myself. And overall, that made me increase my self-worth and just be more aware of what I let and who I let come around me and what I'll tolerate and what I won't. But that had to come from me. Like, nobody else could tell me it. Nobody else could build me up. I had to build my own self up. So this Queen of Cups isn't coming in to save you. This Queen of Cups isn't coming in to help you. This Queen of Cups isn't going to guide you. This Queen of Cups is just watching you. Because it's 5 of Pentacles. They're going to let you change on your own. I feel like you've tried this before, though. The High Priestess. Ace of Swords. Clarity. You might be somebody who, you could be an air sign. Your moon could be an air sign. So, yeah. You could have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Because you're trying to find a lot of logic behind this. You're trying to find a lot of logic behind. I don't know if you're somebody who likes to fix people. Like, well, why do you, you know, why don't you let me love you, or something like that, in that sense, like, in a way. And you're trying to put logic behind why somebody treats you the way they do. Why does somebody turn out? Like, why won't somebody make something work with you instead of accepting that it won't work? You think a lot about it and you keep trying to fix it. The Temperance, Sagittarius energy, King of Swords. Definitely feel like you've been on this road before of trying to leave it behind. You want a lot of clarity, but the type of clarity you're fishing for isn't the right thing. Like, I say this too to people. People get a lot of, when it comes to tarot, people only really care about love readings, and it's true, because everybody wants to, you know, people feel like they're in control of other things, like as far as finances and stuff like that goes. But when it comes to love, like, it's that other party who you can't control, or you don't really know what's going on in their mind. So a lot of people like to navigate to love readings. Okay, but people tend to, when they ask love questions, it's like, why does my partner cheat on me? You know, if I let this person back, will they cheat on me again? And I'm like, instead of asking that question, why don't you ask, why are you attracted to someone who cheats you? Why do you cheats on you? Why do you have a hard time leaving somebody who cheats on you? Why do you not value yourself enough to leave somebody after they cheat on you? Like, that's the questions I ask. Stop centering this question around them. Center every question you ask around you. Yeah. Stop asking like, well, what's wrong with this person? Like, do they have some type of childhood issues, or did something happen to them in their past? Yeah, something happened to everybody in their fucking past, duh. But stop asking, why does this person just come and take money and leave? Why don't they let me in? Why don't they love me? Why am I attracted? What is blocking me from moving on from this connection? Why am I stuck here digging into this person constantly when they're just using me? What is attracting me to this situation? What issues have caused me to center myself around this constantly? That's the type of fucking question you need to ask. Fuck all the other shit. Focus on you and figure out why you're in this situation in the first place. Why? Because that's how you prevent yourself from leaving this situation. Once you finally get the balls to pick yourself up and move on, how do you prevent this shit from happening again? If you don't know what made you stay here so long, or what's attracting you to this, you won't know how to avoid it next time. I mean, it's just the way you have to look at it. You're trying to figure out the wrong things. You're trying to find logic in a part that's just not going to be useful. Because, okay, they'll be like, well, yeah, this person, growing up, they were really poor. So, you know, they always had to just take money. So then you're going to go and try to prove to this person, like, I'm never going to leave you. I'm going to always supply you with money. And they're still not going to value you, because at the end of the day, they still just want to get the bag and go. So it's like, what did that do? Versus you being like, you know what? They don't value me. They value what I give them. They don't value me. Let me leave. And how do I know to not get back in this type of situation? What is making me feel like I need to get in this situation? Because I put too much value on money. Instead of putting value on the other things that comes with relationships, like how somebody treats you, how they love you, how they show affection, how they care for you, you know, things of that nature. That's the thing you should be looking towards, not the money part. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is stressful. Nine of Swords, but we got the Four of Wands. Like, you feel like, is this really balance? Is this what people consider balance? Is this the balance people talk about? Is this like the 50-50? Hell no. Excuse me, whoever this is puts a lot of value on money. Too much value on money. Too much value on money. And I just had some talks with my male friends too, and that's like a common thing, I guess, in this day and age, if you're like more in your younger 20s or whatever the fuck. Because I don't even think it just applies to people in their 20s. I mean, people say this, you know, we got a lot of city girls and shit like that going on. So, you know, people are looking at like females or the more feminine energies are just constantly wanting the money. And I was talking to them, and I'm kind of like, well, if every time you meet a girl, she needs you to pay her bills and do all this, wouldn't it make sense to go find a woman who was financially stable? Well, all these girls be acting like they got money. Okay, but you mean to tell me, because don't get it twisted, it's broke niggas and broke bitches out here. So just like, you know, males have a hard time dealing with women who always want money, I done come across a lot of broke niggas too. So don't tell me there's not ways you can tell when somebody's just around for money, or when you can tell that they don't really have money. I mean, you know, just showing signs of stability is always my big sign when dating. Like, Do they have their own apartment or their own home? Do they have a car? Do they work? Those are clear signs of stability right there. So if you're dealing with a woman who doesn't have a job, can never fend for themselves, always got their hand out, every time you call them they need a dime, it sounds like they're not financially stable. So guess what? To avoid being in a situation again, when you leave this situation, how do you know the next person you're going to deal with not going to do the same shit? Look for somebody financially stable. Okay, if this person's financially stable, less likely to ask me for money. Okay. So maybe you need to go be more attracted to those people who don't want money. Anyway, somebody around here values money a lot. Yeah. So, let's see this justice. What's going on? The star card in reverse. Yeah, a lot of air energy. This Aquarius. Somebody has to stop putting effort into this. Somebody has to stop putting effort into this equation. Because, ooh. Yeah. So we got the 6 of Pentacles and we got the 10 of Cups. So what I'm getting here is once you find that balance, like I said, once you stop chasing after somebody who is like not on your level financially and constantly got their hand out, and you find something that's a little more balanced, where you like, okay, you don't have to like obviously go cold turkey, like especially because males really put high value on providing, and that's what people look at. Males provide, and that comes from money too. So once you're able to stop just giving, and you can just give your money in a more rational way, I think that's where the happiness will come, because you put high value on money. So you might not even feel like you're doing shit if you cannot put your money towards the relationship, but it's about how much. If you could be like, okay, well, you know what, let me take care of these bills, don't worry about the rest. That might be satisfying to you. But what you might not like is having to take care of the bills and then do this and pick up every tab here and pay for every trip here, and I need money for this, I had this come up. Maybe that's the part that's not appealing to you. So if you have somebody who would be like, okay, no problem, you can take care of the bills, I got my own money, I could take care of everything else, that might make you happy. But you won't know that if you just constantly deal with somebody who's just mooching and taking, and it's not helping you, because you can never keep your money in a good position. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, so I told you got 2 options. I was saving this for last. So you got 2 options. You can either set boundaries with this person and allow them to decide if that's something they want to do. Because if somebody, like I said, like if this person, you might want to find out like, well, why does this person act like this? If this person is just kind of built that way and they're not ready to change their ways of just using, it doesn't matter. So if you set a boundary and say, look, I cannot do this for you any longer, and that person says, fuck you, I'm gone, you got to accept it. If you set that boundary and say, look, I can't do this anymore, and that person adjusts and say, okay, I love you anyway, then you got the best of both worlds, right? So, all right, you can set boundaries and change. We got the Page of Wands here. Woo! King of Pentacles. I was waiting for this to come out, because some way, somehow, the Devil, the Lovers. Well, damn. Alright, so you got 2 options. So you can either walk away and be the King of Pentacles. You can either stay with this person and kind of be the King of Pentacles, or you can walk away and go elsewhere and find love elsewhere. But Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Alright. We got 2 options on the board here. 2 options on the board here. And when I say this, I really think it's just that simple. It's all dependent on the other person. I feel like you're actually very scared to set this boundary. This is coming down to character. I'm hearing something about a character flaw. Because it's something like, even you have to, you have to pay attention to people's character flaws, because pay attention, is somebody selfish? Because I feel like even if this person did have money, they wouldn't share it with you. What? This is a fucked up reading. What is that about? Because we got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here, but the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. It's like, even if this person had money, they wouldn't share it with you. I don't understand it, but that actually does happen a lot. And you ever seen somebody who, and you probably really seen this in movies. I can't think of a specific movie, but like there'll be like two broke motherfuckers, two broke couples, right? Two broke, and let's just, I don't know, I'm getting this really strong image of just like two people like kind of on drugs, okay? And the girl can go off and she can go find somebody, to basically give her money, support her and this and that. But, and she brings the money back to somebody else. At the end of the day, she takes the money from that person, and she brings it to somebody else that's down here with her, who does the drugs with her, that's down here with her. She's not even trying, like, and that rich person, or that person giving her money might be like, I can take you in, I can make you better, I can fix your life up. But she'll just like keep running back to that person, because it's like that's where she wants to be. She's using you for like money. That's why I said, even if she had the money, she wouldn't want to be with you. I don't know, maybe somebody is into drugs, because I'm getting that strong analogy, like somebody's into drugs or something, or it's a male here, it's another person here. We got the Knight of Swords. Somebody, so this person who might take your money from you might take it back to the other person, because I feel like even if this person was up and they had their money going and flowing and popping, they wouldn't share it with you. Even if they was a rich bitch, they would never share their money with you. It's some character flaws in here. Wow. So that's option one. Option two was to walk away. So we got the Devil card and we got the Lovers. So obviously there's still going to be a blockage for you to get the love that you want. What are those blockages? You learn to leave stuff behind. You still trying to like have your power back. That if you're a male that's dealing with this, if you're a male who constantly gives out this money, that can be kind of demasculating. To know somebody just used you and used you, that can be demasculating. Like, you can be like, what the fuck? You feel like you lost your power. And what did I already say? You put all your money towards power. Somebody values money a lot. Somebody sees money as that is what makes me me. Having money, bringing money to the equation. Somebody views money too highly. So when somebody just uses you for your money, you feel like, well, what the fuck can I bring to a relationship if this is what happens to me? My money gets used. It's blocking you from love. Yikes. It's blocking you from love. That is your blockage. The Devil card is blockage. There's something there blocking you. You've put too much. You put too much value into the money. Then now when you even try to move on to maybe the Queen of Cups or to whoever this is, this Queen of Cups might not always also have to be somebody you're dating. That Queen of Cups could just be like like a grandmother or just like a somebody else who watches you do this. Somebody watches you just give your money away. And they're not stepping in to save you. But all right, I'm gonna pull some oracles. So let's pull some oracles. This is an interesting message. I'm gonna get some more guided advice. All right. This card is leaping through air. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. So, I don't know if you've already kind of thought about walking away or setting this boundary. Because I said you've done this before. I said you've tried to like walk away from this before. You've tried this before. So, if you're already on this track, you gotta actually like stick to it. Like, I don't know if you've ever actually tried to set that boundary. I think you probably tried to walk away, but I don't think you've ever set that boundary. So if you're attempting to get ready to set that boundary, set it. I think whatever this person's, because I already said it, somebody is really spoiled, and spoiled is as spoiled does. If somebody is only around for the money and you cut the money off, they're not gonna give a fuck. They're not gonna even pretend. Like, somebody spoiled cannot stick around for longer than 2 seconds. You'll find out when you set that boundary. You'll find out if that person is either going to finally accept it and be like, okay, I accept that, I still love you, or if that person's gonna be like, fuck you. This over here tells me you're going to try to move on, but you need to work on blockages in order to be happy. You have to stop valuing money so much. All right. So these cards, I love these because they're very deep messages. This one says, Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. Number 42. So I'm going to read from my book here. Preparations come to fruition, a surprise, a result beyond expectations. All right, let's see. The netcaster arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish. They have arrived, and it's time that you cast your net, lest they swim away. Everything that you long for is within reach, but has become so long since your prayers were answered that you have forgotten how to receive what is being offered to you. Put down the prayer beads and open your arms and your heart to reward beyond measure. Cast your net. Take the next step that you have been planning for so long. So it's something you already been planning. And I think it's setting this boundary. It's something you've been planning. So take that how it resonates. Remember that the fish wait for no one. So time is of the essence. Heaven and earth are in perfect alignment for your victory. The stars are positioned for success. The only one who can spoil the perfection of the moment is you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? You will sabotage the magic and shatter the crystal flawlessness of the now. That is referring to this love. The netcaster can also arrive to bring you bad news, to tell you that you've been snared in someone's trap and must wiggle free. Right now it feels comfortable enough, even as the net begins to tighten around you. Do not wait until it is suffocating you before realizing you must escape and run for your life. It is still early enough to exit gracefully. Bid your time until all the conditions are right. Go to your place of stillness, of deep quiet, and watch for the signs that a new opportunity has arrived. Right now, you are patient because you feel that things will go your way. Learn to be patient with the people and situations that are more challenging. Well, damn. Okay. dissect this a little bit. I don't know. I can't 100% say that this... Well, we did have the moon here. So this could be what you were planning to finally set this boundary or to finally like walk away from it. I don't know. Whatever you planned, they're saying stick with it. So it's like they were really saying like it might feel normal now. So I don't know why I'm getting this analogy of people who are just like on drugs. Like it's like two couples who are on drugs and like taking money from somebody, and then like obviously it would turn sour because it's like you cut off their supply. People on drugs will do some crazy things. It's like if you cut off their supply, which is you, if you're like, you know, I'm cutting off the money for you, they'll do anything to get that money from you. Oh, that's okay. You know what? I had him under my thumb. We're going to get him robbed. Oh, you know what? He won't give it to us. All right, I'm going to pretend like I love him. I'm going to pretend like I like him. I'm going to take all his credit cards while he sleep. You get what they're saying? Like, it feels comfortable now. You have no problem giving his money now until shit hit the fan. Till they find out, like, this person is, like, not going to deal with me. They're not going to supply me with this money no more. I got to get it how I get it. Which obviously... Because, I mean, that was a kind of tough message. Like, do not wait until this is suffocating you before realizing you might escape. You must escape and run for your life. It is still early enough to exit gracefully. So maybe this person will, like, never grow out of this needing money. Anyways, I told you have a blockage with love because you feel like the money is so important, and I feel like you're gonna get a connection. The lovers is Gemini energy. Everything is balanced. If you look at this card, everything is balanced. Everything between the two is balanced. Okay, every side, the flowers, all the abundance in the picture, everything is balanced, right? So if you're used to like having to give and put too much value on giving in a situation, you're going to have a harder time in a situation that's much more fair, much more even. And that could be what you're sabotaging yourself. Because it says, the only one who can spoil the perfection of the moment is you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? Like I said, the situation could have been demasculating, Emperor in reverse. So now that you have the situation here, it's like, nah, this is too good to be true. I already know this person about to use me for my money too. All this person ever did was took me for my money. I loved them. I did the best that I could. I gave them everything they wanted, they asked for. I tried to be everything to them. And they still fucked me over. I don't trust this lover. And it's like, no, my friend. No, my friend. That is your sabotaging yourself. If this is healthy and balanced with the lovers, everything is more balanced. You finally found somebody who is more equal. That's why I say you had the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You found someone who is a little more equal. They won't be taken from you as much. That is what you have to pay attention to. But you're so caught up on the money portion of it, you're not paying attention to the other things that this person that wasn't even giving you. It's kind of like you mind fucking your own self, but I do see this changing now because it already says you had like a plan in motion. The issue, I already believe you want to leave the situation because I can already tell that you have that emotion. It's this lovers that you're blocking. It's already here. And that's exactly what they told you. Cast your net. Like, it's already here. What you're looking for, look no further. So if it's balance already around you, if it's already balanced around you, that's what you need to be preparing yourself for. It's an interesting message, guys. I'm gonna get 2 more. Guys, if this resonated, feel free to comment below, like the video. Or if you know somebody who might be going through it, feel free to share it to them. You guys can subscribe and hit that notification bell. I do post every single day. I post daily tarot teas. So I do videos for all signs every single day. So if you're interested, you feel like this is resonating, go ahead. Like I said, I do have a special going on right now. You can also book a personal reading from me on my website at tarotwithtea.com. So head over there. Let me get one more. And we will wrap this thing up, y'all. Because I definitely see a lot of changes coming. Alright. Enlightenment, spiritual awakening, revelation. Yeah, you're gonna wake the fuck up. You got a tower moment here. You got a tower moment. You're definitely gonna make some changes and wake up. Messages, texts, phone calls, conversations. Okay, this was like a happy card. So maybe this could be from this person who you should knock out the picture. Oh, red string of fate. Spiritual bond can't be broken. I talk about divine timing all the time. All the time. And it's like they're kind of telling you like this is it. Like what you really need is here already. It's not what you need is already here. Like it's already here. Just cast the net and bring it in. So it's like, but things have to. People be asking to bring their soulmate in and all that shit at the right time. But it's like, if you're not ready to receive it, there's no purpose. So don't lose out on this opportunity. If this person is here for you, fix what you need to fix and hurry the fuck up. Clouded, misunderstandings, judgmental, confusion. Got a lot of clarity coming soon. A lot of clarity, a lot of enlightenment coming. Love. New door to experience love. You have an opportunity. Okay. Whew. All right, guys. This is an interesting message. If this resonates, it resonates. Because if there's somebody who's just constantly taking money from you, there's somebody you really want to walk away from, this is your sign. This is your message. It is time to stop giving this person all your money and all your love to be rewarded with nothing in return. Okay. It's time to go follow the lovers before it is too late. Because no one sits around and waits forever. Okay. Stop putting so much money stop putting so much value on the money and focus on love when it comes to a relationship. And that's why I feel like if you're with somebody who also has money, that won't be something that's constantly in the picture, constantly being talked about. Money, money, money. Somebody who loves you for you will love you for you. They won't constantly be asking you for your money. Pay attention to the signs, okay? Guys, I hope this resonated. Like I said, feel free to comment below. We can chit chat and talk about it. Make sure you subscribe, you hit the notification bell. And until tomorrow, guys, bye.